Listen, this video is your sign to go all in, guys. You need to go all in. Listen, you don't understand that 6 months of consistency could literally change your life. 6 months of actually being serious about your nutrition, 6 months of actually being serious about your fitness, 6 months of actually being serious about your career, your job, going all in, doing everything you can. 6 months of actually being serious about the no-fap and all that other stuff, guys. It could really change the trajectory of your life. It could increase your self-belief, increase your self-confidence. And here's how I like to look at it, right? At the end of the day, it's June right now, right? At the end of the day, in 6 months, 6 months is going to pass regardless, right? Like when it's December, 6 months pass, it's going to happen regardless. So why not be closer to your goals instead of further away from your goals? Because best believe every day you don't take action on your goals, you're literally solidifying bad habits and going further away from your goals. There is no in between. You can't just like maintain. It's not going to happen. If you aim to maintain, you're literally going to regress. All right. So the only other option is to aim for progress. There's only two sides of a coin. You can't be on a lot of you guys try to be on the side. A lot of you guys try to be on the side of the coin. You're trying to be on the side where it's like, you know what? I'm not really, you're a maybe. You're not a yes or a no. There's only a yes or a no. There's only negative and positive. So if you're not moving towards your goals, you're moving away from your goals, unfortunately. And it might not seem like it at first. Like, for example, like, I don't know if you guys read The Compound Effect, but if you're not really paying attention to anything and you're kind of just going through life, and then you might have picked up a habit, like every time before you go home from work, you grab something at the gas station or you grab something, you know, at work. Like you might grab something in the vending machine, like a bag of chips, right? That bag of chips might have 200 calories. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. It's only an extra 200 calories. And then eventually it's like that increases your cravings and you really like chips. You get used to that bag of chips. So now you're getting 2 bags of chips. That's like 400 calories, right? So say you increase your calories by like 400 to 500, 2 extra bags of chips a day. After a month, you may have gained 2 pounds. You're not going to notice that. But after a year, you gain 24. After 2 years, you gain 40. Now you're up 40 pounds. You feel like shit. You feel sluggish. Your wife might not be attracted to you anymore, or you can't get dates anymore because you're not looking how you want to look. Your work performance goes down. You're more sluggish. You know what I'm saying? And now your boss is not going to promote you like they're supposed to promote you. Or now you can't work on your business like you wanted to because you're always feeling tired and sluggish. Like something that small can have that big of a difference in the negative direction, which is why it's amazing that something that small could also have a significant effect. Like, for example, if you stop eating fast food for 6 months, right? You start drinking a gallon of water for 6 months. And I'm not talking about 75 hard. You don't even have to go that hard. The problem with 75 hard for a lot of people is it's great. I'm not gonna lie, it's great, but like there's different levels of discipline. There's super hyper disciplined people like the Navy SEALs, of course. And then you got like your average people. I would consider myself average. And if I try to do 75 hard, I'd be very discouraged like years ago if I try to do it. Now, if I try to do it, I mean, I pretty much do it all the time because I'm always drinking water, I was working out. But like if I tried to do it years ago, I'd be super discouraged. So it's really just cutting out small habits and incorporating new ones. Like if for 6 months you started eating more whole foods, right? Cooking more at home, not eating fast food, not fapping, you feel me? And I'm not saying being perfect, but just working towards that perfection. Your body could literally change in 6 months, especially if you're a beginner in the gym, especially if you never hit weights before. Like your body can change in 6 months. Like I remember my first 6 months of not just like combining training and eating right together. Like I was eating in a surplus. The change was crazy. Like people were just looking at me like I got so much like more attention, more confidence, like just because I actually followed through. I learned so much and I looked way different. Like if I compare those pictures, it literally looks like the newbie gains were crazy. And it's because I committed to 6 months, right? I mean, if you commit to a year, that's even better, right? You got to realize like the time's going to pass anyways. It's up to you to make that time either, you know, closer to where you want to be or even where you want to be or further from where you want to be. Either way, you have to live with yourself and the time is going to pass. So you might as well go all in and give it everything you got. You really have no other choice. There's only 0 or 100. There's only yes or no. You know what I mean? A lot of people try to give it like 50 and they kind of try to see the result. Like, let me give it 50% and see what happens. You're not going to see enough with 50%. You're going to get discouraged and go right back to 0. So go all in, give it 110%.